Hey there, my name is Tony Pajunin, and today I wanted to tell the story about how I never planned on being a cat owner, but it happened. This was several years ago. I was living in New York City at the time, and I was looking for a roommate for a one-bedroom apartment. I was going to sleep in the living room area, and then I was looking for somebody to take the bedroom just because rent in New York is very expensive. And it was getting down to the wire. I really just time was ticking, and I was trying to find somebody. And obviously, it was better to find somebody that you know than who you don't usually. So I did find somebody that I knew, and they happened to have sort of a job very close by. So I was like, okay, and then they accepted to be in the apartment. And so basically, they said, I have a cat. Is that okay? It was a kitten, almost like it was like 2 weeks old or something like that. And I was like, that's fine. The apartment allowed cats. I considered myself a dog person. I never in a million years thought that I would ever own a cat, honestly. I was even planning on getting a puppy. And then somebody had talked me out of it right before I got it, and they said, you don't have time to take care of a dog. It's too much work. And I'm glad I listened because it from the dogs that I've taken care of for other people, it is a lot of work. So anyway, this person who moved in actually ended up moving out in about 3 months. And the place that they were moving, they had found a job in another state, so they were moving out of the state even. And the place that they were moving to, the housing place didn't allow animals of any kind. And so, oh, there he is right now. And so, this is Hunter, his name. And so basically, um, he said, well, I don't really have anywhere to put him. I don't have time to take him to a shelter. And so I was like, fine, I guess I own a cat now. I even called the shelters but they were pretty full, and they weren't accepting any animals. So I was like, okay, I mean, this is New York City after all. I mean, it's very crowded. So I said, all right, I guess I own a cat. and and I'm actually really glad that I did end up with a cat and not a dog, because I wouldn't be able to travel or do live my life the way I am right now. I mean, with a dog is so much more work. And the person even who suggested that I don't get the dog was like, you should get a cat. But at that point, I was like, I'm not getting a cat. But then, it kind of happened. So, yeah, I was just really, I'm glad, now it's been going on. That was like in 2009. So, this cat's like 11 years old now, or 12 years old now. 13 almost. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's been an amazing experience. I learned a lot about how much easier it is to take care of a cat than it is to take care of a dog. And I really really appreciate the fact that there's so many health benefits to owning a cat as well that I actually looked up. Here's just seven of them. So one, they can lower your risk of heart disease. There's actually been a study that shows that owning a cat can lower one's risk of various diseases, including stroke, by around 30%. Their purring actually helps heal bones, tendons, and muscles. So it's actually, cat's purr vibrates at a frequency of 20 to 140 hertz. And studies have shown that frequencies in the 18 to 35 hertz range have a positive effect on joint mobility after surgery. And so scientists have begun talking about how that cat noise can help humans. Also, people report that they sleep better because of their pet. And they also reduce anxiety and stress. Cats are known for being super low maintenance, and simply just petting them is enough to make both you and your cat happy. Uh, And cats mean actually fewer allergies. There was a 2002 study from the National Institute of Health that found that children under a year old who were exposed to a cat were less likely to develop all kinds of allergies, according to the doctor there, chief of the allergic mechanism section at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. So that's really interesting, right? And also, funny enough, even just watching cat videos is good for you. So there's a study for over 7,000 people by Indiana University, and they found that watching a cat video or multiple cat videos on the internet boosts viewers' energy and positive emotions while decreasing negative feelings. And that turns out to be really healthy for you. So just to recap, I never thought I would own a cat. I really didn't. I never thought I'd be a cat person. I was always considered myself a dog person. But owning the cat really was a great idea overall. You know, when things happen, when life happens, everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. And so, let me know down below if you own a cat, and if did you plan on owning a cat, or did it kind of just happen to you? Did it, was there a stray that you found? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear. And yeah, that's my story for today. So I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for listening.